Butler follows Cecil Gaines as he serves as the White House butler through 4 presidential terms. Now, looking from the trailers, I was definitely looking forward to it. The trailers look excellent. Had a good solid cast with Forest Whitaker, Robin Williams, Liv Schreiber, Alan Rickman as playing some of the presidents. Now, I always thought that the weakest link could have been Oprah. In all honesty, she was actually one of the strongest points in the film, which is kind of a surprise to me. Did I enjoy The Butler? Yes, I did. But I definitely wanted a lot more from it, a lot more powerfulness coming from the film. What hindered the movie was the fact that I felt that it didn't really have any clear direction of the way it wanted to go. But usually with movies, they have a strong purpose. You can tell where it's going to go. With this movie, it felt that it was just going through the motions. It went through the years and times of Cecil Gaines going towards the end of his life. The story didn't really have any character arc. It was pretty much surface stuff. Not when it comes to the story in itself, but as a character as a whole. You also get the struggles from his son more than you did him. So that's why I felt that it really didn't have a clear focus. When looking at the trailers, you think, okay, we're going to see how he rose up through racism, through oppression, through all that type of stuff, through the civil rights movement. Now, you definitely do get that, but it's more so told through the son. And I really wish that it told it more through him because the main title of the movie is called The Butler, and you expect to get a little struggles from him. Now you do see, like I said before, you do see some struggles that you see that he goes through, but it's not as much as you would like it to be. That's why I thought the script wasn't clearly outlined the way I think it should have. It would have been better if the father or Cecil Gaines went through those certain struggles. Now, like I said before, you do see that, but it's not as much as I would have liked. And honestly, you more so have a good relation to the son, but not as much because since the butler, Cecil Gaines, is the main character, you focus on him a lot. But it was his son who actually went through the struggle to fight for rights for black people. And for that point, I give it credit because it showed the impact of what black people went through. But as the title character of the butler, it didn't really do a good job as focusing on his character the way I would have liked it. What I did like about the movie is that, like I said before, it has a good, solid cast. And like I said before, I thought Oprah Winfrey would be the weakest link, but she's actually one of the strongest parts of the movie, along with Forest Whitaker, who also, I think, is slightly an underrated actor because he has done some great performances in the past before. What I also liked about the movie is that the tone was right. That what black people struggle with, how they came up through civil rights movements, through racism and everything. And that's what I appreciate about the movie. But the story just felt out of place a little bit because it didn't focus on the main character the way it should have. It did at times, but not the way it's supposed to as the title character playing in the movie, played by Forest Whitaker. And with that being said, it lacked inspiration for the title character the way I wanted to, because as the title character, the butler, and going through civil rights movements and racism, you want to get behind this character, and you really don't get behind him the way you should. You could get behind his son, but like I said before, his parts were in bits and pieces, and that's why I think that the movie kind of suffered a little bit. But other than that, this movie is good. I liked it for what it was. I just wanted a lot more powerfulness to the title character and more inspiration to the title character coming up through his times serving as the butler in the White House. With that being said, The Butler is a good, solid movie to go check out. It may be a little long. It could have been taken at least 15 to 20 minutes, but I had a good time with it. I gave it a very, very strong 3.5 out of 5 stars. So, if you like this review, please rate, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, Movie Nation.